Welcome back, Hot Collectors and Diecast enthusiasts, to another episode of Curb's Garage. Today we're going to look at the classic Nomad from Hot Wheels versus the Alive 55, and also some other brands, so different variations of them. So 1970 Larry Wood design. There's various colors in the Spectraflame, as you can imagine. They all did have Spectraflame paint with white interiors and the red line cap wheels on them. They also feature an opening hood and a sunroof and clear glass. There's your cap wheels, and it was also stamped Classic Nomad on the bottom. So this is original 1970 Classic Nomad. That's why it's in the condition it's in. It's very popular casting. I don't have a mint 1971. This is probably the best one, and it's missing the hood. It's a challenging color. It could be anything from Spectraflame yellow to antifreeze to gold, light olive. Tough color. I guess this one I would call yellow. Spectraflame yellow. And here's another one that's definitely really faded. All these were made in the USA. They all have USA bases. This one had some additional detail on the lower lights, as you can see. This one was purple at one time. It looks like somebody stripped it, or not sure how it ended up like that. The chrome off the red line wheels are all worn off, but it kind of looks cool like that. Black. I wonder if the guy painted it. Maybe it's a custom. I don't know. Anyway, so in 1974, they released it as the Alive 55, or actually 1973, and they changed the name, which they did a couple times with castings, because they went from Spectraflame paint to enamel. So I don't have any samples of the enamel ones, but I'm sure they're probably expensive. All those enamel 73 castings are pretty hard to find and expensive. But anyhow, they also, that same year, they had super chromes, and that's what this is from. And this one is chrome clearly, and it's got kind of like green and yellow flame tampos on it. Also, when they changed it to the Alive 55, they went from a clear windshield to a blue tint windshield, and they also the hood does not open. It's part of the casting, so it does not open like the classic Nomad. And then the other thing to note is that the base says Alive 55 instead of Classic Nomad. Also, the wheels, I think they look like they're different. They're not the capped wheels. They're the bearing wheels, I guess. I'm not sure what you call those. Here's a black wall version of that one. of the Alive 55. Those are the only Alive 55s I have, I believe. So then, moving on. So we didn't see that casting after 74, and then in 1991 they brought it back out again. And I'm gonna go through my computer and show you something. There's so many castings that, and this is so popular, I think it'd be pretty neat for you guys to see. So this is the 25th anniversary. I wish my regular Redlines were in this condition. This is a blister pool, spec flame red paint, and they did keep the opening hood. This one's really tight, but it does open. Front end detail looks really good. And then on the base, they stamped it the 25th anniversary, made in China. So there's a lot of the 25th anniversary different colors of sorts. And then there was the vintage. There's the vintage stamp variation, and this one's in a nice bubblegum pink. And it's got the Hot Wheel logo on the rear panel. Also has an opening hood. And like I said, that's the vintage stamp on there. And it says Classic Nomad as well. And let's see if I can move along here. Here's in the collector number series. This is collector number 964. Got the 5 gold spoke rims. But this one doesn't have the opening hood. And it says Chevy Nomad on the base. And I got from 1999, that was from 1999, part of the Surf and Fun series. And here is, I believe this is from the Cops and Rods. And let me just see if this is the same one. Nope. So I think this is from the 2000 Cops and Rods. Let me. Yeah, this is from the 2000 Cops and Rods. It's got kind of a gold interior, police tampos, Chevy Nomad base, rubber wheels. I like the black and white stripe painting on there. Also, it does not have an opening hood, so you got the Classic Nomad with the opening hood, and the Alive 55 and the Chevy Nomad do not have it. Here's Hot Wheel Classics. Everybody likes the Hot Wheel Classics. I don't like these wheels on there, but wish they would have kept the black walls at least. The paint looks really awesome. It also has how the white pin line goes all the way to the back panel there where the wings are. You can kind of see Bel Air written on there. And no opening hood. And you got the Chevy Nomad stamp on it. And let's see. Bunch of various colors in the classic Nomad. I believe this one here is part of the collector number series. Just gonna see if I can double check that. Yeah, number 342. Could be wrong, but I think that's what that is. This one's got the gold 7-spoked wheels, and there's nothing that says Classic Nomad, Alive 55, or Chevy Nomad on the base. Just the Hot Wheel logo and the date, 1969 Malaysia. There's another one. This is from a Muscle Mania 5-pack in 2016. Burnt orange. Some nice flames on it. This looks like it has it's got the 5-spoke wheels. It has a chrome plastic base with the Chevy Nomad stamp on it. And I'm going to do a little slideshow after this so you can see all the different variations that you might want to collect. Let's see here. Not sure. This was from a kind of premium. Can't remember the series of it, but it's Hagar the Horrible, a comic that came out in the newspapers in the funnies they used to have back in the day. This one's got, his cartoon. It's like a Viking and no opening hood. It's got rubber tires, and then you see actually 55, or let's say 56. It says 56 Nomad, and it does not have a sunroof on it. Totally different shape, totally different casting. So there's a 56 Nomad. Oh yeah, look at it. It's got a paneled. It's a different casting altogether. This is pretty neat. I didn't realize that. Didn't look at the total detail of it, but that's a pretty neat casting. I'd like to find more of these. But anyhow, there's that. Oh, the hood does open on it. Then I have the This one here is from the Sweet 60s. I think this is the series of it. The charcoal gray, metal flake kind of a paint job. Yep, these nice red line. The reissues, I forget what they're called, but it does not have an opening hood, and it has the Chevy Nomad stamp on the bottom of it. Alright, that's it for my Hot Wheels, and I got it. Here's some Johnny Lightnings. Definitely not a 55. I'm not sure what year that one is. The look of it, it looks like it would be older. And then here's another one from Johnny Lightning. I like this one a lot. Probably my favorite Nomad. I have all. I love this flat black, and I'm going to show you something. It's got a blown engine, the white walls. Kind of looks very Hearst, like a hearse. You can see it's got ghost flames on it, and it also has it on the sides. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite one, and it's got rubber wheels. And yeah, 55 Chevy Nomad. This is definitely my favorite one I have. I'm gonna let that one spin around a minute. And then I have another Johnny Lightning here. And then that is the last of my Chevy Nomads. And now it's go ahead and set up the slideshow, and we'll take a look at some really neat castings that are out there that I'm sure we're all going to want to collect. Let me get to that spot. Alright, these are all from 1991, and I'm going to try to see if I can set this up somehow for you. I think it's going to have to be like this. Get my hand out of the way. Hold this up. And let's go through and check them out. All these are from the first one's for the 25th anniversary. These are vintage. And that is it. So hope you guys enjoyed the classic Nomad versus the Alive 55 versus the Chevy Nomad Hot Wheel variations. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for another video.